Salute. Boxing Nocturnal Thoughts. Quick video, getting the fuck out the way. Not quick video, probably a 10-minute video. Mark my words. This video is thanks to Caps in Full G and Blue Blood Boxing, because Caps in Full G is co-signing this bullshit from Blue Blood about Bud when it comes to the whole 7-Eleven conversation. You know, he met Bud at the 7-Eleven and Bud was telling him and his wife were telling him, go tell your people this about that. Go tell everybody, like Martin Lawrence, run tell that I'm taking 30%, I'm taking this, I'm taking that, I'm taking all this low ball stuff, and they ain't trying to, I'm the only one trying to make this fight. I'm taking all this low ball stuff and I'm still trying to make the fight, and ain't nobody trying to make the fight except for myself. And you go tell your people that, and tell Errol Spence that he need to put pressure on his people to make the fight. And Blue Blood is like, is it cool for me to go report this? And Terrence, yeah, go tell him that. And he go report this actual factual information, this actual factual news. I mean, just picture that shit. I ain't saying that the events in question didn't happen. They obviously happened. I trust when Blood say he was at the 7-Eleven and he bumped into Bud and they had a conversation and the conversation take place. I'm not saying that the conversation was bullshit. I'm saying that the information that Bud gave him was bullshit. Because you're in the process of negotiations and no real details can be disclosed to the public when business is best kept behind closed doors. So Blood is at a 7-Eleven buying some Funyuns or some Doritos or some Cheetos or some Pringles or a Snapple or a fucking protein bar, whatever the fuck he buying. Now, I done seen videos with Blue Blood showing 10,000 cameras that he got. Plus he got phones and cameras on his phones and everything. He had a 7-Eleven buying some chips and a soda. And Bud is in there buying some chips and a soda with his wife. They just stopping by 7-Eleven to grab some convenient shit, some gas, some chips and some soda. And they see Blood, and Blood don't think to get his camera out or get his phone out of respect. Out of respect, he ain't gonna just throw the camera in his man's face. I understand that, right? Even though that's what Blood do. He go all around and talk to all these dudes and get interviews. You know what I'm saying? Get shit on record. That's what he do. But in this case, he didn't do that. And I respect it because, first of all, you know, Bud don't even like doing interviews, right? But he still had the, you know, the interviewer in him to ask him certain questions, like what's going on with the negotiations with the fight between you and Errol Spence. And even though they doing negotiations and Bud really can't talk about details when he on the Porterway podcast and different other avenues of information on the record, he can't discuss certain information. It's down the line. I love that fight. We in negotiations. We're trying to make everything come together the right way. But when he with his wife at a 7-Eleven and he bump into Blood, he decide to just tell him actual factual information. Like he respect Blue Blood that much, because I know he know Blue Blood. But the whole reason why a lot of mugs didn't like Bud is because he didn't do interviews with dudes like Blue Blood. You think he respect Blue Blood interviews that much to give him actual factual information of business negotiations that's happening behind closed doors? When Blue Blood was on a video like a week before that talking about Terrence Bud Crawford, he did a whole hour-long live talking about Terrence Bud Crawford got a Napoleon complex. And you think Bud didn't see that? Or Bernie the boxer didn't see that? So Bud respect Blue Blood that much where he gonna give him actual factual information? No, to me, he used Blood as a pawn. He gave him some information. You go run out there and tell that. And that's as far as that goes. It's not legitimate to me. It don't mean nothing. It's a conversation that took place in the 7-Eleven. What that got to do with these suits and ties that's pencil pushing, number crunching motherfuckers talking about business. Lawyers and shit that's getting paid millions of dollars to sit there and put together figures to say this is how much a percentage is of this and this and that and the third. So, you know what? At the end of the day, the whole X-Files meeting at the 7-Eleven and Blue Blood come and tell everybody, which is his obligation to do so, it don't really amount to a hill of fucking beans when it comes to the real deal, Evander Holyfield, of what's going on when it comes to negotiations, contracts, figures, numbers, moolah, green, WAP, Fetty, you know what I'm saying? Greenbacks, dividends. When it comes to that talk, a 7-Eleven conversation don't mean shit. He just gave Blood some information to go run and tell his people. And Blood went and did that. That's what he do, but if I was Blood, I would have paused and pushed the brakes and thought about that. You know what I'm saying? And Blood is a smart dude, so it is what it is. He know he can just keep coming out with, he can just keep, he chasing, he can go on, so he can just keep coming out with videos and videos and videos and videos. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he just obligated to report facts. He just report his opinion, and close to facts is like a horseshoe toss. Close to facts, cool. But it really is his opinion about stuff. And it's just day-to-day stuff. It's a drama, soap opera, you know what I'm saying, General Hospital type of shit where just different little parts of the story can come out and he can go and report it. And he can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? He can conversate about the situation. So I ain't saying that the conversation didn't take place. I'm saying that the conversation was, he gave Blue Blood, treat him like a mushroom, give him some bullshit and keep him in the dark. Okay? That's how I look at that whole situation. It's not nothing. It's not nothing to where if Bud don't have transparency and Bud don't even understand and have all the details behind what's happening, how he gonna tell Blue Blood what's happening? Besides, how you gonna say, I agreed to something, but you ain't even been shown what you agreed to? You ain't agreed to shit if you ain't shown shit. You say, this is negotiations. Negotiations is, you come with an offer, I rebuttal your offer with some bullshit. Then you come back with something a little bit closer, then I rebuttal your shit with a little less bullshit. And then you rebuttal something that's a little bit more hard, concrete, and then I might come with a final offer. And then if we can't come to terms then it's a stalemate. Then it's a situation where shit ain't gonna happen. But it ain't where you come with an offer, I accept everything, and then I say, but you gotta show me everything too. And then I say, no, I ain't showing you shit. And it's like, what did I just agree to then? Who negotiates like that? And what process of negotiations does somebody agree to everything blindly and then ask to see everything? Get all the way the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Ain't nobody buying that, man. I don't even know how nobody's selling that bullshit. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stretch this video out too long. I said 10 minutes. I'm not going to even have it at 10 minutes. I'm going to go and look at some videos of Claressa Shields training. And then, you know, some interviews with Caleb Plant, Anthony Durrell, some Trill. I might check out some Trill. I might check out some Deontay Wilder. He fighting Helenius. That's interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? At least these are fights that's actually, factually happening. And even though they be tainted with some bullshit, just like Conor Benn was tainted with whatever little drug everybody is all of a sudden a damn expert on. People being too hard on Conor Benn. I'll put it like this. Every single form of entertainment on the earth is better when you sprinkle in a little bit of drugs and performance enhancement. From art, music, to sports, it all has a little bit of drugs sprinkled on top of that shit to make it shine. And you take away that element, then the sport is not going to be as entertaining. So take it easy on old Conor Benn. Let him get slapped, let him go lick his wounds and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to kick the man while he's down or beat a dead horse or expect the unexpected. The shit is expected. These is top elite athletes that's running miles, training for hours, getting punched in the face and punching people in the face and you surprised and shocked and amazed when they get popped for a PED, get the fuck out of here. It's Nocturnal Thoughts, man. Salute. Salute. Bow.